Very good morning. Hi. Ask you hello. I got up, went to the grocery, got Earl's food, now I'm back. Hallelujah. I'm on the first cup of coffee. Buffy Summers, hello. I tried to go live this morning and everything was outdated and not updated. So I couldn't go live. So now I had to reinstall Hisharon. I had to uninstall everything. There's a Twitch update. There was a Prism update. I had to reinstall. Then I just got everything working. If you can't see comments on one platform, because there's 3 platforms, 3 different streams of comments. Do you quit nicotine? No, I haven't quit completely. I still vape when I'm struggling, but I have reduced 99%. I have 99% reduced. Almost done. Whew. Now my goal today is what? I think I'll go for a bike ride, but I need it to get warmer. It's too cold right now. You still vape, but you're reducing it. Yeah, it's not hard to reduce. Vape seems to be more habit of actually the vape than the nicotine, believe it or not. Of just holding the thing like a pacifier. You know what I mean? It seems to be way less addictive than cigarettes. But it seems to be more like the addiction of holding the thing. Like a blankie or a cigar or a pacifier type addiction more than it is something else. I found that to be unique. Oh, I know what. I was thinking about putting these pedals on the molten bike. I agree. I just like a pacifier. I reduce the nicotine content of your liquid. Yeah, it's funny. I've reduced mine before. You know, for a month I bought no nicotine fluid and didn't even know it. I've lost 60 pounds so far. Yeah, I bought the zero nicotine vape and I was wondering why it didn't really affect me much. I didn't even know it. I was buying the no nicotine one where was I? I was in Philippines and I ran out. Hell, I bought something that didn't even have any nicotine in it. That was kind of weird. Apparently they have strict rules over there, so you got to be careful what you buy. It may not have nothing in it. All right, let's go to the other room. Let's see what these pedals would be like. This is the next few months we're going to try to lose another 60 pounds. So we're struggling. We're freaking struggling. Well, I'm going to put them on there. Hold on, let me grab something in the other room. Here comes the sun, doo doo doo, yeah, and it's alright, da 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 da. As you can see, we no longer have the giant belly. We reduced to a few rolls instead of this thing that stuck out a half a mile. Remember, my belly used to stick out about a mile. In the UK, nicotine limit is 20, is it? I don't know, they do have limits. I don't know what it is in every country. I'm not really sure what the limits are in each country. But I actually have noticed that the nicotine content is not as big to you. We're going to change some pedals real quick. Should I change pedals on this bike? It's such an amazing bike. I think I'm going to wait. Would it look good with these pedals from the road? You know what? They are nice. Let's give it a try. I got this pedal. I've got this pedal removal wrench thing. See, if I'm pedaling this way, that would be tightening, so the other way would be loosening. This is a problem. I got it. Woo! Someday I'm going to buy a work stand instead of suffering here all the time. What in the world company makes this pedal? It's kind of heavy too. Do you still have an e-bike? I do. Do you want one? It's over here in the corner. I'll show it to you. I never use it. I don't even know why I have it. Long pedal. Oh, great. I gotta go with my box of tools. They in Japan has a different size than other people. Oh yeah, here's my e-bike over there. E-bike is there, never used. I don't think I've been on it in 2 weeks. Great bike though. Yeah, that e-bike is freaking great. I just don't use it. I don't know why. Oh, come on, man. What kind of oddball sized pedal is this? gotta be a 16. It's a 16. I figured it out. Why does Japan have to be different? I thought they should have standard sizes for things. Great, now I can't get the wrench off. The wrench won't come off. Well, if that ain't about when you give him a hug. Freaking wrench won't come on. We have to tighten them a different way. He's going to need to tighten a different way. I bet you I don't even have something that big. Oh, shit. Hi, hi, howdy, hi. Okay. What size is this handle? That'll do it. Boy, if that wasn't a chore. Sorry. Got to be good. Good morning. You like the pedals on, but all scratched up on them. Yeah, the pedals on there are okay, but they're old. These new pedals are special. They're folding pedals. Okay. All right, move and we'll get ready. Now let's get to the other pedal. Man, I need to buy a good stand. I just can't get one online. I've ordered 2 or 3 and they all come just in the garbage. I've had stands that I, little miniature ones, and they all sucked. Barracudas. Folding saddle, no. Folding pedals. Okay, that would tighten, so this would loosen the other way. Now we put on the Japanese pedal. That's done. Easy. Take them to the endless getting them on another story. Yes. Easy to take off, even though it's endless getting them. I don't understand that. What are you talking about? You know, Des, we grew up building our own cars. I'm talking, we would change heads and completely rebuild the engines in our cars and trucks as a hobby when we were young. If you can't fix a bike, you're pretty much dumb. You know, if you've been able to do a car, you can always do it. Now, let's look at what I put on. That's not nice to say? Well, you know what to do. The door swings both ways. You swung in one, you can swing right out. This was the pedal that was on the bike. Rubbery, aluminum. I mean, it's a quality pedal. And we have switched to these pedals. These are NKS from Japan, and these are folding pedals. So when I store the bike in the back of the car, the pedals aren't sticking out. NKS is a manufacturer of quality pedals out of Japan for many, many years. They are not super light, they're a little heavy, but they are good pedals. I have 10 sets of pedals, Des. I change pedals like water. It depends what I'm in the mood for. But I like these just for the heck of it. This bike so far, we have put, this past week, we have put the Schwabel Billy Bonkers tires, and then I put back on my Brooks leather handle grips, and then I put back on my Brooks leather saddle, and I went back with my Brooks leather pouch. So I took this one back to a more traditional look and mixed it up with like a mountain bike look. I will call this bike the one I love. I love this bike. I really like that bike. That bike is freaking nice. S&M bike. Yeah, we'll have to put some leather spikes on the handlebar so we can slap you as we roll down the road. All right, as soon as my 2 bikes that I sent to Philippines, I'm waiting for them arrive. Then the next 2, I will send this bike to the Philippines, this bike will be sent, and this bike will be sent. I'm sending that one too. I have buyers for one that's, as soon as the other one arrives there, the buyer's waiting for it. I have buyers for 2 of the 3 bikes so far. I don't like this handlebar, but I don't know what to do. I really don't like that handlebar. Are you going? I am actually doing online high-end bike sales. Zach, what's up? So I am trying to get into like bike sales, yes. But I only want to deal in high-end stuff. I don't want to deal in BS, you know? I'm at the beginning of business experimentation. I cannot confirm yet that it will turn out to be prosperous or not. I don't know. I don't know if it will pay off or I'll be just some dumbass that did something stupid. I'm putting my effort out there. Let's see if it bounces back. I have to improve my logistics so I can improve my profits. This is my main problem right now. Logistics are eating up most of my profits. Yeah, the shipping company's making more than I'm making. Damn those shipping companies making. So once I get my logistics down, I need training. I need help. I don't know what I'm doing yet. I can't figure out the best shipping methods. The one that I save money takes a damn month to get things shipped. I need to get things to people within 2 weeks and not spend. Sell on Amazon? I will. Right now I'm experimenting. Later on Amazon. I need to get down to everything and how long it takes so I can be accurate. Yeah, I believe like those pedals on that bike. We'll keep them there. I don't like those handlebars. I definitely don't like the handlebars. I gotta figure that out. Those handlebars suck. Anyway, this is a nice bike. As people who are new who don't know, this is a Moulton TSR8. This is around a $3,000 bike. And that is your Brompton G-Line. That's around a $4,000 bike. I only want to deal in the high-end ones. It's just better. I don't want to deal with people that are poor and want to argue about $10. I just don't like to deal with that bullshit. Yeah, the problem, Big Chill, there's hundreds of styles of handlebars. But here's something else that I can't figure out. If you look at handlebars, there's a different size in the middle. Like, what size is that versus like the size of this one? I can't figure out the diameters. I don't know the diameters of everything. And I don't know how to measure it so I can find out. So I don't know how to order online if I don't know the diameter. So I'm kind of construed about that. How do I know what diameter? There's nothing on there. There's no labels. You just have to figure this out. And every handlebar seems to have a different diameter. So how am I ever going to figure this out? I don't know the diameter size of the freaking handlebars. It's damn annoying. I've been watching YouTube, and they just tell you, oh, there's different sizes. Well, hell, what are they? How do I know? Even I figured out Brompton 16-inch tire is not 16 inches. You have to buy a special tire just for a Brompton's different series. Earl, quit licking the bike, moron. Earl, God, why are you oh, your ball's stuck behind there. He licks the bikes all the time. He's such a freaking pervert. He literally starts licking on the bikes. He'll get up and start licking it. No reason, and go lick on the bike. Order a digital micrometer. Okay, now, if that's what you order, do you measure on the outside, or how do you do it? Anyway, we'll figure it all out sooner or later. I'm still learning. I'm learning all this stuff. The measurements, there's no standard. And the problem, I deal mostly in bikes from the UK. So you folks in the UK, everything's bass-ackwards. The rear brake is on the opposite side as an American bike. And then half bikes are in metric, and then some are in imperial. This Japanese bike pedals, I think they're imperial, not metric. Nicholas, you know what? I'm doing okay. I'm waiting for it to warm up outside, then I'm going to go for a nice bike ride. I think we'll load the bike up in the car and head to the beach. But I need to wait a little bit. I ain't going to go now. It's freaking cold. Yesterday, we froze to death. Myself. Hi, Rand. What's up, Zach? Yeah, I froze yesterday. It was terrible. Mo Bean and the poly guy, their heads about to fall off. They even said, man, it's too cold. Ren is hanging in there. What's up, Ren? Mo Bean. And all of us got to the coffee shop and our hands were like this. Our hands were just freezing. It was so cold yesterday. It took like an hour for my hands to get warm. It was freaking cold yesterday. Anybody in Dubai? I need help from Dubai. Anybody in Dubai? I need some help. If you're watching this broadcast later in a replay and you're in Dubai, send me a message. I need to do something in Dubai. I need to get something handled. Anyway, we'll see if my experimentation business works out. Half my shit don't work out, so we'll see. At least I'm trying. And then I do have goods, so I do have, I can get my money back. But the goal is to make a profit, not just get my money back. I'm working on it. They're working on it diligently. Okay, we got to figure out this handlebar problem. I need to figure it out. I don't like the handlebars. Help! What do I do? Help! You know, I need someone now. Help! Lost. I don't know why she loves me like she does. Oh, but she does. Ooh, ooh. Handlebars, handlebars. Boss man, hello. You know what? We may go to the Cobar here in a minute. Maybe somebody can educate me about this handlebar problem. I think we should go to Cobar. I need some education. I need first-time education. What is the name of the bike shopping? Let me see if I can figure it out. I need education. Bikes is worse than cars. Nothing standard. I need education. Oh, I know what I can do. I can look up Man, even the technical specs say the handlebar is a M special flat bar. What the hell is M special flat bar? That's not a measurement. How am I going to learn this if nobody gives me the actual measurements? I notice that you bike junkies are weirdos. You guys are like try to hide information, just like broadcasters on the line. They don't want to promote their friends. The same with the bike people. They don't want to teach you nothing. They try to hide the education. I think because it's so simple, if you learn, you won't go to them. So they tried to hide the simple information so you can't understand what the hell's going on. M special flat bar. What the hell does that mean? That's not even a term in the bicycle world. All right, we need education. We're gonna have to get educated today. I can't figure out what I'm doing, and nobody's teaching me. So today we need some education. Where shall we get this education? This is the problem. Hopefully we can get educated by somebody. There's nobody educated in this that can help me. Nobody here online can give me information. There's no viewer in here that plays with bikes who can tell me how I determine the size of the damn center of the handlebar. There's no way to know. And will calipers work for measuring? I don't know. This is what I don't know what you're supposed to do, Sharon. Is it being measured on the inside or the outside, and how are they doing it? I don't understand. It seems to be all over the place. So this is my problem. I don't really understand how they're measuring. I don't get that part. The clamp can be 25 millimeters up to 35 millimeters for the center. So I don't really know what's going on. I just don't understand where this measurement comes from. The handlebar diameter, they go from 25.4 up to like 33.5. But I don't know, is there a standard? And who knows this standard? You got a blog for that? Stories, how to measure the diameter. Okay, let me click on that. It's freaking driving me crazy. I can't figure this crap out. I'm needing education. And I'm having troubles. Handlebar diameter. The work handlebar is 31.8. Okay. Flexible tape measure. Grab a measuring tape, wrap it around the handlebars on either side of the stem. This measurement circumference, you will need to take that number and divide it by 3.145. Okay, let's try this system that he just gave me. All right, let's do this. Let's go in and measure it. Oh, hell. This freaking gonna be hell. I need a piece of paper. I don't have damn notebook paper in this house. What am I, a moron? I gotta remember to bring home a pad of paper. You're looking at the other side. We'll try it. Let's see if we can get some kind of a clue here. That's a 9. Okay, 9. 9 what? Is this centimeters or millimeters? What is this fucking tape measure? I guess it's millimeters. 9. Wait, is this tape measure centimeters? It's a centimeters, okay. 9 centimeters. Okay. 9 centimeters. And now it says, the flexible tape measure. The measurement is the circumference. You will now need to take that number and divide that number by this. Okay. Now, let's get our calculator out. Hello, welcome. How are you? So we're going to take 9 and we're supposed to divide it by 3.14159. Okay, now nine would be the size of your pee hole. You know something? Now I am more confused than I was. Look at this. This is the answer I get. Well, what's that mean? I still don't understand. What's my handlebar size now? Which one is it? 2. 2.27 over 3 point. What the hell? I have no idea. I'm more confused now. Sharon, you suck. Now I'm even more confused. You're not a math major, do you think? Yeah, that dude's calculation is harder than hell. Yeah, these people's measurement, this one is hard. I don't understand. I mean, there's so many measurements. You can have it 31.8. You may need 31.4. You need to get calipers. I don't understand what to do. Okay, this is beyond me. I can't figure this out. Yeah, I just don't know. Yeah, I can't figure it out. I need a regular person to give me an education. I have calipers here, but that does you no good. I don't know what to do. I had no idea it was this freaking hard, to be honest. Every country is using different measurements and sizes, and it really makes life a bitch. If you live in North America or in Europe, pretty much your sizes will be in your country and you'll understand it. But if you live on the other side of the planet and they use all measurements and you got to figure it out, it's hard. I still can't figure out the Japanese shit. I don't even know what they're using. I don't think they just made up some shit, like 2 toenails and a booger. I don't even know how they measure stuff. Their stuff makes no sense. It doesn't fit imperial or metric. Half the Japanese stuff is ridiculous. I just ordered some calipers on Amazon. Mess with the bikes. I hear you. 28.6 pipe. I think it works out. Is that what it is? 28.6? Well, the handlebar I'm looking at, Barracuda, is 25.4. So I don't know. If my handlebar is 9 centimeters, you're saying it's 28.6, huh? 28.6. Let's see if there's such a measurement. But Barracuda, if you look at this right here, if you look, even this handlebar, the size is 25.4. I can't really find a 28.6 yet. Let's see. And look, here's another handlebar, and the center size is 25.4 or 31.8. We need Vancouver. Where's Vancouver? We need your help, brother. See here, there's 2 sizes. It's 25.4 or 31.8. So which one is it? If you're getting 28.6, that falls right in the middle. Which way do you lean? I think, see, here's this stupid chart here. 31.8, 25.4. The whole 28.6 doesn't seem to fit in the calculations. Is that bicycle company open? No, there ain't nobody gonna be open. That's a special imported bike that came from the UK through Dubai, and it's a Molten, which is a very I don't know how to say it properly, but there's some of them highbrow people, if you know what I mean. The only people that buy Moltens is really stuck up highbrow people. And asking them a questions like, well, mate, I can't believe you don't know. You know, you shouldn't be dabbling in things you don't know about. I would suggest you go to the re-education center and they'll probably help you out. But the dude will know the answer. He's just going to lecture you first. You know how people are. Them highbrow, uppity-up accent folks. Hello. You sure it was 9 centimeters? I think so. I would have to slap the SOB. That's the way they are, man. I'm a member of their highbrow community, and they're tight-ass people, boy. You can't believe how tight-ass they are. It's really, they're kind of like funny. Well, yeah, mate, you know what it is. You just have to deal with it. They're definitely not your good old folks. They're proper English lecture speakers. Remeasure it. The length is 640 mm. So now we want to go 640 mm equals, equals how many inches? .159 inches. Let's see what that's if I got the shorter one. We'll worry about the diameter later. So 25 inches is the width. Is that how I want, or do I want? This is my problem now. They're too skinny. Hi.
Breakfast finished?
Remember, you don't worry about my personal life. You clean, and you don't worry about outside. Just do your job. Don't worry about if I shit, quit, fart, fuck, boot. But if I die, call an ambulance.
No.
But my personal life, don't you worry about it, okay?
Okay.
Thank you. Clean thinks he's doing something weird. Yeah, don't ask me about my breakfast and food outside. I'm feeding the cats. If I want to feed the cats, I want to feed the cats. Don't worry about it. I shouldn't have to explain that. If you tell them you're feeding the cats, they will shorten the food and cause you a problem. I don't want to tell them what I'm doing. They don't comprehend giving food to the animal. That's the issue. He ain't hungry. They just want to, they'll trip out that you're giving great food to animals. I'll try to explain. Hey, come here. Clean it, man. Oi, sir. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Come here. Okay, I will explain. When I'm not hungry, I give my food to the cats.
Oh, that's what I'm doing.
That's what I'm doing. Okay?
Okay.
So you understand. But don't tell the cook. He will make it smaller. I don't want it smaller. I want it same. Don't tell him nothing.
Well, like this every day, the same is it?
Just don't worry. Someday I'm not hungry.
Okay.
So if I'm not hungry, I give to the cat.
Okay.
Malum? Okay, thank you. He wants the leftovers. I don't know. I just give my food to the cat. You know what? A weird thing that I never realized existed. But in third world countries, people would never give good food to animals. They just don't believe in it. If you got really good food, they would put it in the refrigerator and eat it and save it for later. They just can't imagine you would give quality food to an animal. People freak out. They really do. It's a trip. People can't handle it. They would never give their leftovers to animals. Strange. They just wouldn't do it. Philippines is the same way. I was in the Philippines and I had some leftover, I had some leftover burgers, and I don't keep leftovers personally because it'll just get in the refrigerator and turn green. I'll never touch it. So I went and gave some brand new ground beef to a dog. Oh, why are you giving that to the dog? Oh, what's your problem? That's a waste. Blah, 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 blah. Why are you whispering? Because I don't want him to know I'm telling you he's a dumbass. You know what I mean? Anyway, that's just the way it is. Well, folks from other countries don't believe in giving your food to the animals. They think you're a weirdo, thinking I'm wasted. Some leftover dog for the cat. You make a terrible whisperer. Yeah, I've been told that. I can't whisper. I whisper in a loud baritone at about 32 decibels. I'm a terrible whispering person. I don't have that voice for whispering. What's that called? People do whisper broadcast? I forget the name of that. What's that called? People who will whisper when they broadcast? SMR? Shake My Reality or whatever it's called. SMTPR, RPSM, whatever. I can't do one of them broadcasts. AMSR, okay. Damn, I couldn't remember that. I see people over here waste food by the truckload. It's just unbelievable. You know what, Johnny? In America, the grocery store will throw the food in the trash before they'll give it to the homeless. Have you seen that? If they have food they throw out, and if they actually call the police if homeless people try to get the food out of the dumpster. They don't want them to touch the food in the dumpster. Really? You're right about America. We throw away a lot of food. Did you dye your hair? I don't dye my hair. I ain't never dyed my hair in my life. Or maybe I have, but I don't think so. Anyway, people's odds. So wider handlebar. Yeah, I just want to go wider 3 inches. That's all I'm trying to do. My handlebars are just about 4 inches too close. I need to be out just a couple inches on each side. That's my goal. 9 centimeters is 28.6. It is? But there is no 28.6. This is the problem. That's why when I look up this bike, it says they're special handlebars. What's that mean? They're a size you can't buy, I guess. Because there's only 25.4 and 30-something. There's no such thing as a 28.6. This is the problem. I can't figure it. There's no such thing as 28.6. And if when you look up the specs for this bike, it's probably made specifically for that bike. It must be. That's why I'm having so much problems. I think it's made only for that bike. See, look. Every time I look up that handlebar, here's the answer I get. It says, the handlebar M Special Flat Bar. Yeah, the bike is handmade, of course. So see that? The handlebar is called an M Special Flat Bar. So I guess it is a special. There's no way to get the accurate measurement. So Barracuda, you're probably right. I'm pretty sure you're right, Barracuda. This is a special handlebar only they use. Nobody else has it. That's the problem. Okay, that's the problem. It's not a standard size. I think that's the whole deal. That's why I'm struggling with this whole bullshit, because you can't buy that handlebar. It's only made for that factory. That's the problem. All right. So this is the problem. I think we figured this situation out. The problem is add extension on the ends. That's a good idea, Big Chill. So that seems to be the ordeal. This handlebar is only made for this bike, and you can't just buy one. You can't buy it. It's not a standard size. It's just like the frame. When you look at this bike, see the frame? This is a handmade frame. It's an Alex Moulton design. This frame has a pin in the middle, and these cables have a quick disconnect. You take out this pin and the bike splits in half, and you can store the bike in a suitcase when you travel. This frame was designed by Alex Moulton, and it is a rigid special frame. They did that so you would only buy from them. But they don't sell parts like that, Sharon. Each bike is handmade. Every frame around the world is handmade. There's no machines used. It takes, I forget how long just to make each frame. You can see the video about how the Moultons are made. It's very complex. Each guy makes the bike frame, and he brazes it. Each little piece is brazed on by itself. There's no factory robots making these bikes. It's a handmade bike, hand brazed. Smart on their part. Well, it is smart, but it's kind of a headache when you want to try stuff. I haven't tried the pedals I put on yet. Is it still cold out? It's cold? Outside cold?
Outside cold.
Damn, let's go see. Still cold. I thought the sun would come up and warm us out. See, he's upset because I left this out. My car is filthy. If they don't want it changed around from the original design, you're probably right. Don't forget the corners and all. Don't leave fur balls everywhere. I know there's a lot of shit in the way, but you can do it. Take your time. We're in no hurry. Fur balls. You know, cat. Fuck, there's fur. You know, you got a cat, you're going to have fur balls. Fur shit everywhere. All right, this handlebar is a special design, and I can't buy another one. That's what I've determined. I'll have to write Moulton to see if they'll talk to me. Damn it. Special handlebar. That's exactly the problem. That's why I can't figure this crap out. Oh, I didn't take my vitamin or my blood pressure pill thing yet. I don't think I can help, sweetie. Sorry, sweetie. I'm a wine drinker, but at some time I do always enjoy a good beer. Miss Psycho Kitty. Well, Psycho Kitty, whatever is good for you. I personally don't drink at all. Not that I hate drinking, it's just I'm not a drinker personally. I may have 2 beers in a year maximum, if I've had that. I don't drink. I don't know why, I'm just not a drinker. Some people's addicted. I don't really have that addiction. Thank goodness I'm not addicted to that. These tablets, Randy, is your blood pressure improved? It has improved. I need to ask the doctor how I quit this medicine. But I've read online you're never supposed to quit it. But how can you have something you don't need anymore? Put the bottle of wine down when you're on and walk away, especially if you're on the internet. I hear you. I need to go see the doctor. I guess I'll go Monday or Tuesday and tell him, hey, I don't think I need this anymore. My Malton is the TSR8. Here, I'll show you. Here it is. AT, what's up, man? That's mine. Whoop, the TSR8 with the Shimano Alpine. Pancho Ariero. What's the name of that bike at the beginning of the video? One with the structure like a frame. That is a Moulton. It is a handmade bike in the UK. It's a bike designed by Alex Moulton. And if you want to see, these bikes go from $3,000 up to $25,000. I don't have the high-end model. I have the lower-end model. They started around 2,100 pounds up. So it depends on how you get it, but you're looking around $3,000 up. Let's see, here's one at a store in the UK. How much are they now? This one in the UK, there's no price. Huh. How you gonna sell something you don't have a price? Here's one. Oh, here it is, 2,100 pounds. So, he's got the plainest one with the black everything for 2,100 pounds. So the base model, plainest one you can buy is $2,563. That's their cheapest model available. Yeah, I'm going biking in a few minutes. So that their entry level to get into their club is $2,563, and that gets you started. That's why you don't see so many. A lot of people don't know about them. It's a UK brand. No, people just don't know about them. And this guy won't ship anywhere. These are only available in the UK. This shop is a traditionalist bicycle shop, only available in Great Britain. He will not ship outside. You can find them in other parts of the world, but they're hard to come by. You just don't run down the store and buy one of these bikes. It don't say. See, Barracuda? That's it. The handlebar, everything about it says special. It doesn't give you any specs. I've looked everywhere. That's why there's no specs, because it's made for their company, or they have it made just for their bike. What is so special about this from a $300 bike? The frame is handmade. Actually, Alex Moulton invented this bike. And after perfecting the bike, he got a team together, and they disqualified them because they were ahead of everyone else. And that's why they used some kind of a standards. The design is just a unique design. You have to go on and you have to learn about Alex Moulton, his designs, and what he did. I bought mine from a company out of Dubai and had it imported here. So I imported it from Dubai, he imported it from the UK. But it's a very, very unique bike. And once you get, what makes it even better is there's something you don't see. Let me show you something. This bike, compared to any other bike, you feel no vibration no matter what surface you ride on. It has a special, unique, integrated front suspension. This suspension rides into a shock here. And when you're riding, it's not overbearing like a mountain bike suspension. It's a light suspension. It takes all the roughness out of the road. So this, while you're riding, it's going up just a little. But the rigidity of this design frame, you don't lose power when you're pedaling using the suspension. It's a 20-inch bike. Now, here's the difference between, this is your 20-inch bike, and this is 29-inch wheels. What is the benefit? The benefit of a bike with this size of a wheel is, it is faster than any bike made. Why is it faster? It's faster because on the takeoff, it takes less to get a smaller wheel to roll fast. Now, in the long run, it's a little more work. But if you're sprinting or in the beginning or starting of a race, this type of bike will always be in the lead. But there's another bike that's even faster in the beginning, and that is this bike in here. Now, this bike is running slicks on 16 inches. And this bike, I got this from the UK. This is the cheapest Brompton you can buy. This Brompton, the starting prices are £950. But this bike is very fast in the first 100 meters. They have mini bikes. It's only a 3-speed with a built-in hub gearing. This is when I'm working on this bike. This bike I got it plain, and so far what I've done to it is, these came yesterday. These are my titanium rollers. And then I took the main handlebar, and back in the 70s and 80s, let's go ahead and show you this bike. Now this is my project bike. What I've done to this bike, this is a 16-inch wheel bike. It started as a simple entry-level bike. It's the 2024 Brompton A-Line. I took off the handlebars and I put on it's called a P-bar. The P-bar came out in the 80s and Brompton had it for a while, then they discontinued it. So I took it back to the racing P-bar, and I'm still working on this bike. I have a few more things to do. I'm converting this bike. This is a brand new bike, by the way. It's never been used. This is a project bike that I bought only to build. So I started with a 1,000-pound bike, and then I've also changed the pedals to the NKS folding pedals. I'm working on this bike. I have a few more things to do. Yeah, actually I fix them, I buy them, and I sell them. So far, I have sold 2 of the high-end bikes, special editions, and I've already sent them to buyers in Asia. So the bikes that I do, this is not a special edition, but I prefer only special edition bikes because it's better to deal with those with money, because when you deal with people that are worried about every dollar, it's not worth your time. I don't like to deal with people that are worried about money. So I prefer to deal with people that have money and they want something. I don't sell on eBay. I sell in private groups, clubs and groups. I only sell in private groups. People who are knowing what I'm selling. Selling on eBay would be the general public. Yeah, I just work with high-end people that want special customizations, and they are starting to like what I'm doing. So maybe I'll be able to do a Randy Horton, a Horton brand, or Horton customizations. I'm doing everything slowly. I'm learning. I'm confused. This handlebar took me a while to figure out. That son of a bitch was a bitch to get that handlebar through that little hole. This is my cheapest Brompton, not cheapest bike, but cheapest Brompton, and I love it. I really love this bike. This bike is freaking amazing. Yeah, let me show you the handlebars that comes with these bikes. This is the handlebar that comes with the bikes. Just a regular handlebar, kind of like a BMX style. I found, and then it came with these weirdo looking plain pedals. Let me show you. Let me show you something now. We'll show you what this handlebar does versus other handlebars. There's something special about this bar now. This handlebar, another handlebar, you only ride like this, and you have no other place. This one you can ride here, or you can ride down here. And then if your arms get tired, you can go here. So this handlebar gives you 3 places. 1, 2, 3. It accommodates 3 different styles of riding. So you can be cruising, racing, or relaxing. And this bike fits into a suitcase. You can take this bike wherever you go, whenever you travel. That's another thing. Now, this is the bike. And there you go. A full bike. It's so small, it fits right on a dresser. Isn't that cool? Tiny little bike sitting on the dresser. All right, so we have determined, thank you, Barracuda, for your help. We have determined, without a conclusive scientific answer, however, through observation and study, it seems that the molten handlebar is specially made just for that bike, and that I cannot purchase it from third parties. This is my current understanding. I believe we concluded that. This is a special designed handlebar, and you just can't run out and buy one. That sucks. That's the problem with some of these high-end unique bikes. A lot of them parts are not, you just can't get online and buy a part. And you have to really figure it out. It's kind of complex. Now, some things are normal, like pedals fit and different other things fit, but when it comes to certain components, they don't make any sense, and you just can't figure it out. Really hard to figure out some of the components. And there's not like a source of information where you can just find everything you need to know. Okay. I am buying another bike today, by the way. I am ordering a bike today. Shall I show you what I'm buying today? I'm ordering a bike today. And this one is risky. I don't know why I'm buying it. It's kind of a risk. I may change my mind by the end of the day. How much weight have you lost? 60 pounds. Here's the next purchase. I need to call the factory and see what my dealer pricing will be, because I'm not paying retail for no bike. Anyway, later today I'll email the factory and see what they will do for me. Here's the bike in its retail form. I don't know how much my cost will be. I'm going to get a Velo titanium and gear bike. This is a folding bike also. This is my next purchase. I just haven't decided for sure because my fear is it may be too special, and I don't think there's any groups that follow this bike. And there's a danger of buying something too special. You're the only buyer. See, it folds up also. Oh, this is not the one. This is the one. Sorry, wrong bike. I'm on what am I on a diet? I don't eat and I exercise. I eat only eggs or meat, nothing else. So this is my next buy. But I'm not paying retail. I want to lose 120 pounds total. That will put me at a skinny mini weight, and then I'll be comfy. I wonder if it's warmed up enough where we can go on a little bike ride. I'm about ready for a little bike ride now, to be honest. I know a 10-mile little run we could do on the bike nearby. Let's try to do a local 10-mile bike ride real quick. Would you like to join me? Let's do it. We're going to do a 10-mile little bike ride. Let's get in here. And for this bike ride, we shall use the Brompton G-Line. So we will need a jacket, we will need a hat. It is cold out. We will take the G-Line. And then yeah, this is an expensive bike. This has only been out a couple of months, but it's a freaking beautiful bike. Beep, 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 beep. Good morning, ladies. How are you today?
Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Morning. Woo. Woo. Pump it up. Woo.
I'm pushing. Yeah, it's cold. It's around 50 degrees Fahrenheit. And it's windy. I couldn't, I guess cold there. Yeah, it snows in the northern part of Saudi. Whew. Need some hot coffee, yeah, when I get home. Right now I need to do 10 miles as quick as I can and then time it. I have a route that's exactly 10 miles, and that's what I'm doing. And I'm pushing it to see how fast I can do it. I'll probably do this 3 times today. I'll do it again before lunch and maybe twice after lunch. Probably 4 times. I'll try to get 40 miles in with 10-mile sprints. On Friday, I've been just riding long around the beach and the parks, getting in a lot of miles. But now, on Saturday, I'm trying to do 3 or 4 10-mile sprints. I'm mixing it up. Yeah. And I got wind in my face at around 20 knots. Push it. Woo! Woo! Hey! We can do it. Let's go. Push. 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 Hey! Come on, 2 more to go. 2 more miles to go. We can do it. I'm about tuckered. This is gonna be a little hard. show you. I got. Okay, look at that. Here we go. Pop it. All right, this last one is hurt. Yeah, this last mile hurts bad. It's burning everywhere. All right, that was the limit. I reached the limit. Oh, I can feel it. That's the 10-mile sprint limit. I can't do that. I got to take it more easy. That hurt. That really hurt. Open the gate. All right, great. Thank you. Jesus Louise. Okay. Oh yeah, my leg is burning like hell. My right calf is burning off. My top is burning. All right. I can feel everything and it hurts. Makes you feel good after the ride? Yeah, it does. Hit the bed, get some water down. I'm just going to hit water, rest a little bit, and then I'll do another 10 in a couple hours. I'll try to do 40 today. 4 10-mile sprints. Whew. Hallelujah. Whew. What a biatch. Life-saving day. I do around 60 to 80 miles on Friday, just riding around at an easy pace. And then on Saturday, I'm trying to do 3 to 4 10-mile sprints. And during the week, 10 to 20 miles a day. How do I track the distance? I already got a measured area that I know that's 10 miles, and I go the same route. So I go the exact same route that I've already routed. Am I trained for bike-a-thon? No, we're just trying to be fit. Trying to get our energy. You know, I'm 61. You can't wait in life to start getting ready. When you get too old, it'd be too late. You see people in their 50s that can't fucking walk. Really. They're limping and hobbling around like they're 900 years old. Then you see other people at 90, he's working out, hitting the gym, having a great life. So, it just depends. Your body will, you know what I mean. You can't wait too long to get ready. I waited 10 years too long. I should have started 10 years ago. I've wasted 10 years of being fat and lazy. 10 years of wasted life, but we're getting back at it. It just takes a lot more work when you've let it go so long. If you let your fat ass stay fat for a decade, it's not easy to get rid of it. It's freaking hard. It's terrible. It's torture, actually. Aging fast in my 40s. You better start working out. You better be careful. If you ain't started, you better hit it hard. Yeah, you better hit it hard. Whew. Anyway, hallelujah, that was a pretty decent ride. I sprinted too quickly when I left racing that little white car. I should have not went so hardcore when I left. That made the rest of the ride very painful. I should have waited and saved the hardcore sprint for the way back. You know, when I left the house, there was that little white car. I was trying my best, and I was staying in front of him. I should not have done that. That was stupid. I didn't balance my ride out. Yeah, I'll start doing upper body soon. Not yet. I have a plan. I'm already lucky that I'm naturally fairly muscular, so I just need to tone up. All right, folks, we'll see you later. I'm going to take my nice hot morning shower, drink another cup of coffee, and that's about it for the next little bit. It's 50 degrees or so outside. All right, folks, see you later. Drink protein shakes. No, I don't want none of that stuff. I'll eat a steak. All right, see you folks later. I got to go. I want to jump into the shower, drink coffee, and get cleaned up for the day. Ma salama.